Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes weekly webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today from our friends at Hunkydory Crafts, I've got a really great collection of Whopper topper pads for you. This is classic Christmas and cute and cozy Christmas. We're going to go through both of them, and then I have card ideas for both. This cute little snowman card comes from the Cute and Cozy Christmas. Baby, it's cold outside, little tiny words and phrases, dazzle stickers for Christmas. Open that up. Lots of places to put greetings and things like that. This is our giveaway card for this episode, so if you stick around, you'll learn how one lucky viewer could win this card to keep or share with a friend. So come play with us. All right, so let's take a look at Cute and Cozy Christmas. You're getting 36 luxury foiled and die-cut topper sheets. Okay, this is what a topper sheet looks like. And there's 3 of each design and 12 different designs, okay? So before I open this up and take a look at this, if you're not sure what toppers are, you've never heard of Hunkydory Crafts, they do these amazing die cut and gold or silver foiled, beautiful foiling little, what we call card toppers, and then you can just pop these right out. You can use them on scrapbooking, lots of different paper crafting. Don't be put off by the card topper part. And they just come off just like this in these little tabs. There's also a border here, and then some greetings, and then another little border, okay? So these cute little gnomes, I like to take either like a sanding block or an emery board and go over the edge of these to cut off the little tabs. Let's see how close we can get in on this. They have these little tabs, you know, that's great, where, you know, they have to hang in to those little sheets. So you could just take your scissors, or like I said, a sanding block, whatever, and just cut these off. For me, it makes a really big difference because I think if you don't, your cards look a little fuzzy, whatever you're doing with them. There you go. And then it's just got a really nice clean edge. That's just the only prep work that I do on these. Okay, so very nice. I also like that they give you lots of greeting choices, and then you end up with extra greetings that you can use for other things. Okay, so that's always nice. So let's take a look at these. Remember, this is the one I used on my card, and let's take a look here. We're gonna, actually, we'll just come back to this because I have lots to tell you about that one. Really cute. I love that you get on this one 2 borders. You get the 2 corner pieces and a greeting. Remember, you're getting 3 of these. There's Santa and his reindeer and his little workshop. That is adorable. I like the label shape of this. Once again, you're getting 2 borders. Some little skating gingerbread folks. Love them. Really cute with the penguins and the really adorable knit sweaters and hats. Even the background on this page is adorable. Like, I would cut this piece right here and use those as borders. Just take your paper trimmer and use that little piece. And then, oh, what a cute little polar bear making a snow angel. This one's got 1 border, but then lots of greetings, and then a little short border. All right, cute, cozy little kittens. So cute. And then a beautiful angel. And look at that cute little bunny with the little teeth. So adorable. He looks so soft too. All right, and then we've got the dogs, the whole pack. That is so cute. And then a really beautiful fairy on the lantern. I use this on a card. I'm going to show you what I did with it. And here's the little gnome that I showed you. And the cutest little bear. And I think, are we done? I think we're done. Okay. So that is a fantastic collection. So let's go back to my snowman. So the first thing I did on my 5 by 6.5 inch card is I cut the card flap at 2.5 inches. I just cut 2.5 inches from the card front and just took it away. And then I covered the card flap using, come on, solid Christmas floral plaids. Okay, I use this really nice green color and just covered this side of the card flap. And then the whole inside I used Christmas floral plaid 12 by 12 pattern cardstock. I used this one right here. It's kind of a green on green plaid. That whole back piece is covered. Then on the side, I took one of the borders and I just used some Cosmic Shimmer glue and I glued it right there. Then you'll see a little Dazzle sticker right here. And I would recommend placing this piece first. So I actually took foam tape with our giant wheel of 150 feet or 50 yards of continuous foam tape. It's 1/2 inches wide. Love it. And I just took 2 strips of it. I put one right on the back of this, right up next to the fold, if you can see it in there, and then another shorter piece just right here. And then I just set this down on top of it. Then place your little border dazzle right there between the two. If you place this over too far, then your card topper is going to be off center. And what I used for mine are these colorful oval border dazzle stickers. They come in a pack like this, and I use this beautiful red. They just really look like jewels. It's got blue, purple, pink, then a darker blue, and red and green. And then added the little corner pieces. I added those last so I could make sure that they were even too. And on the centers of these little corner pieces, I put red mirror jewel dazzle stickers and just used the little jewel picker to pick those up and place them right there. I also placed some right over the existing little holly images. And then down here, Baby It's Cold Outside, that just seemed to fit the greeting. Because remember, this just had one greeting and I put that on the inside. So I used Tiny Words and Phrases dazzle stickers. These are Christmas themed and they come in all these colors. And I thought that red looked so nice. And then on the inside, you guys, I just took some white cardstock, just a little scrap rectangle I had, and I matted it with the same green that's on the front. Here we've got another border. Remember how I was telling you to keep these little pieces right here? Since once you take these borders out, you've got these little pieces, and it's got a gold foiled edge. So I just took mine and I put it right here. And then I took some of those same oval dazzle stickers. This shape is kind of a diamond shape on that border, and it's what exists between the oval shapes. So when you take them oval shapes out, you get this left, okay? So I added that there, added some of the ovals here and here, and then here's this border here. I just cut a little short piece here, foam taped that right there. Yeah, fun card to put together. This is our giveaway card. So how this works is we are promoting our Paper Wishes YouTube channel. So if you're watching us on our webisode page, just hop on over to YouTube. My Paper Wishes on YouTube is the channel. We ask that you subscribe there, give this video a thumbs up, leave us a comment, and then we reply to all the comments that everybody leaves us. Just thank you for watching, glad you like the cards, that kind of thing. But then on one person's comment, about a week after this video drops, we will say, congratulations, YouTube username blank. And we just give somebody's very unique username. So if you don't know what your username is, it's the one that's labeled your comment. You could go back and look at your comment. And yeah, then we give them instructions on how to claim their card. It's a good idea to hit that notification bell in the top right-hand corner because you never know when we're trying to reach out to you. All right, so that is our giveaway. I hope somebody definitely will claim their card when they win that. This one, you guys, also comes from that same Cute and Cozy pad, and this one is this beautiful fairy in this rectangle shape. And you guys, you know what I ended up doing? A couple days ago, we did our foiled edge card blanks, festive edition for Christmas, also from Hunkydory Crafts. And I took this shape, you guys, that rectangle shape worked so beautifully with this card. And I just took this topper and I just glued it right in the center of that one. Actually, this one I foam taped. I used that giant wheel of foam tape and I just put a couple of strips of foam tape on here so it does kind of separate a little bit. I used these green oval jewel border dazzles and I went down each side and then across the top with them, just sort of filling in that white space between the topper and that blue foiled edge. I use this little piece dazzle sticker. This comes from Christmas Greetings in Red, and you can buy these by the sheet, and they're listed down below the video in the description. And I put those right there, and then a little 1/8 inch wide grosgrain ribbon right to the edge of that little lantern amongst the poinsettias. Then on the inside, I used the border here, and then put some of those little oval jewel borders on each side. And then the greeting just goes right here flush with that edge. Really, really simple and fast to put together. All right, so that's what I've got for you on this one, you guys. So let's take a look at the Classic Christmas topper pad. So yeah, very classic Santa. We've got the 2 borders and the little greeting here. I love that the shape is in a label, and then you've got corner pieces here and here. So 4 corner pieces. Okay, also a label shape with the candles and more corner pieces, the borders. So you're really not using a lot of paper with these. We filled in with solid paper, pattern paper, some dazzle stickers. These are so nice that they really can just use a little color behind them. And then here's another label shape with the little snow globe and the borders. A nice package. This one has the corners with it, a nice oval shape, an arch shape with the corners on it. Okay, this one I used on a card, so I'll be showing you that in a moment. I love the little stockings and the mix of patterns. And then a beautiful little storefront all decorated for Christmas. You've got to have the nutcrackers, and look at the cute little square label shape. Here's another label shape. Beautiful ornament. This is a really pretty shape with a blue background and this gorgeous wreath, and of course the dove. And then you've got a little village scene on this one. I used this one on a card as well. And then this one, you've got the sweetest little Mary and Jesus, so cute. And I love that shape as well, and the corner pieces. And then this one gives you lots of greetings and a border. All right, so let's jump to this one. This is the one I showed you with, okay, there we go. So this one, you guys, is a 6.5 by 5 inch card. I covered it using the same paper pack, using the Christmas floral plaids. And then I just trimmed off the bottom edge of the card, trimmed off 1/2 inch, okay? So that the 1/2 inch would just be white down at the bottom. And I just took one of these borders and I just glued it right across the center of that white edge. And then just glued this to the card front. Let's see, added some of those gold mirror jewel dazzle stickers at the corners. And then here you'll see there's jewel dazzle stickers here and here. There's little clusters of berries amongst those pine boughs. And I just used both the red and gold mirror jewel dazzle stickers. And then also just added, just for a little 3-dimensional piece, touch of realism there, a little bit of those 1/8 inch ribbon bows that I made, and I just glued those right there as well. Foam taped this piece. Really, really easy card to do. And I will share something with you. When I was gluing this on here, I missed a little spot up here, so I had a little white edge showing. Oh no. So I took my khaki ink and I just took the surface of the ink pad and I just went like that over the edges of my card. And you know what? It just filled in that little spot right there. You can't even see it anymore. So if you ever get frustrated that you're like, oh, I didn't line up my paper that well, just grab an ink pad. Okay, so the last one is that cute little cabin. This one, oh, it's not a cabin, it's a little town. For this one, you guys, I used our, I think I just put them away. This is a center step card, and it comes in a package, and here it is, way buried over here. There we go. I love the center step cards because when you pop them out of the envelope, they don't require any setup. They just look great, and the receiver just knows what to do with them. They just pop up in that dimensional way. There's 5 cards and 5 envelopes. They already come just like this. They're die cut, they're folded, and then you just get right to playing, and you can just decorate them, and they come with the envelope and everything. They're so handy. And for this one, I used Joyful Christmas 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, and I used this blue plaid. I thought it went so nicely with this navy blue. And what I did is I just took strips, like scraps that I had. I took a scrap of the blue plaid and put it across the bottom, also on the little shoulders on the sides here. And then this one, I just foam taped it right to the center. So it's overlapping down here. Here's the little border, I glued that. And then I used these blue mirror jewel border dazzle stickers, and I just glued some right down each side here. I didn't glue them, I attached them. There's one right here along the edge. And then you'll notice in the sky up here, there's like little shimmery bits. I used the gold mirror jewel dazzle stickers, and I just used the little jewel picker, and I just lifted those right off and placed them. It was a good idea to foam tape this greeting here first so I could kind of place them around that. But you'll notice that this is going right off of the edge, and that works great because it's contained within the area of the card, okay? So it's not going to be a problem with the envelope. Okay, you guys, we have a really, I think, a really nice money saver on these. You haven't started your Christmas cards. If you just want to play with your Christmas cards and you want them to look fantastic, you don't want to work that hard on them, these are the way to go because they're really beautifully done. So definitely check these out. There we go. Yeah, fantastic collection, you guys. Really good deal. The money saver is right there on the right hand side. All the items, the dazzle stickers, everything I used is listed down below our video on our Paper Wishes webisode page. If you're watching us over on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and you'll see a link that'll take you to this Paper Wishes webisode page. Let's see what else. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. That comment will put you into the contest for our giveaway, which is this one, so definitely participate in that. I'll see you in the next one, you guys. Bye-bye.